I know I look terrible. Oh my gosh. It's homeschool day 475,052 and I didn't feel very good this morning. So the kids have done the homeschool. My name's Emma, by the way. Subscribe for weekly hauls and chats and also vlogs. Somewhere I look a mess. Need my roots doing? Somewhere I look all okay. But yeah, the kids are doing, they've done their work and now they're, Stephen's working in the house and I'm in the office. And basically I was listening to a podcast earlier for Adam Buxton. If you need a good podcast recommendation, Adam Buxton does great podcasts. And he was talking about how he'd gone through his stuff in the lockdown and kind of archived loads of stuff. So I was like, oh, then I shall do the same. If it's good enough for Adam Buxton, it's good enough for Emma. If I can get my, it's just, it doesn't want to focus on my face because it's like, you look such a mess. So basically from Argos I ordered 6, but Stephen only picked up 3, which is a shame. He's gonna have to go back and get another one. So I ordered 6 of these. It's 80 litre boxes. As you know, we store a lot of stuff in the garage, so if you have stuff, we've been storing stuff in these cardboard things, which is not very good. So I'm going to go through, I've got a box for Stephen, I'm going to have a box, and then these 2 boxes are going to be like photos, and then like memories. I've got loads of photo boxes, but in the photo boxes it's like photos of, photos from when we went to the zoo 16 years ago, and it's like blurred photos of a giraffe. Don't need them. So I'm going to go through photos. However, Stephen, oh my God, I love it. I love it so much. Stephen got this box out and I was like, it's got cassettes in. Can I just have classic cassettes? We have Blur, Park Life. We have Bryan Adams, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Let's try and make me in focus. It's just refusing to focus on my face. It's trying to focus on anything but that. We also have Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby, a classic. And do you know what Stephen said when I showed him these? He said, do you know what? I wouldn't be getting rid of some of them because some of them are going to be worth something. So he thinks that a cassette of Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby is going to be worth something. And I can confirm to him, it won't be. But I'm not going to get rid of it. Some of them I will get rid of, like the Shaman. I don't... The theme tune to Faith in the Future with Linda Bellingham, R.I.P. I think she's dead. Now I'm worried that she's not dead, but I think she is. I'm not going to keep that. I'm also not going to keep... Oh, I thought it was a bug. I'm also not going to keep in Elton John Made in England. What else have I got that's an absolute banger? I've got... I would like to know if any of you out there remember Fame Academy when David Snedden won. Because I've got the cassette single. So I've got some classics. So I'm going to go through these. I thought it'd be quite fun for you to come along. I'm going to get rid of some stuff. See if there's anything to donate to charity, but I don't think people even have cassette players really anymore. Let me know if you do. And bring you along with me for the very blurred ride. Blur, Park Life. Hey! It's one of those tasks, isn't it, that you start and you're like, don't want to do it anymore. I've gone through the CDs and I'm keeping kind of Take That, A17, Boys. I don't know why, because I'm not even ever going to play them, but I just want them. I've kept, I'll show you, kept about that many CDs in their cases, because remember I did my CDs albums, which I took out the cases and put in like those big folders. I quite like them in the cases because some of them have got like a tattoo with them and stuff. I've kept a few tapes. This came from my mum's house, and I know some of these are actually my sister's. But did anybody else out there used to collect like little teddies and little, oh God, he dropped it, little knickknacks? So I'm actually going to keep that as well. Oh my God, I remember this one. It probably cost me like £4 and I was thrilled with it. So I'm going to keep that. And now I'm going through, I've got a million boxes of photos and I'm going through, very close to you, aren't I? Let's push you away, hang on. I'm going to go through photos now and just get rid of any that are pointless. I also found a photo album full of autographs of boy bands. I did somewhere, and it's long gone, I did have a photo album that was full of with me and like Ant and Dec and people like that, and I just don't know where that's gone. I always think, oh, one day I'll stumble upon it, but I never do. But this, look, it's got all the stickers on, look. It's got like Sean Maguire, Boyzone, Jamie Redknapp. There's Declan, so if some of you are young and you know who Ant and Dec are, when I was younger they were like pop stars. So I'm going to go through those. Also found some old photos from like my school days, so my sister, my friend Melissa and Rachel, my friend Sheila's on here, my friend Lindsay. Oh, there's my bedroom. It's my bedroom with all the posters with Melissa, Rachel and my sister. I might take a photo and send them that one actually. Yeah, so school photos. I definitely want to hold on to some of this stuff, but some of the stuff I don't really need. But it's quite nice, isn't it? Just for the memes. Look at me here. Oh, how old was I? Can you see? I reckon I was probably 15 or something. So yeah, cute. Right, I'm going to carry on. So we've got one box of Will Stevens stuff, one box for photos, one box for some Halloween clothes that I've taken out. Is this the album? No, this is an album of leopards and also an ex-boyfriend. So I think that this can go in the bin. I don't need pictures of me on a zoo trip with an ex-boyfriend. Is that the equivalent of is that the modern day equivalent of deleting all your photos off Instagram of you and an ex-boyfriend? I think it could be me throwing the photo album across the room. What do we think? Again, that's me on my 18th, I think. Another ex-boyfriend. Why have I kept that? What's the photo of? Why have I kept it? Let's go in the bin. There's just so much random stuff. Right, I'm gonna carry on listening to my podcast and try and find a picture of me and Ant and Dec. I found Ant and Dec's or PJ and Duncan's autograph. Is it on the back? I think it's faded actually. It's so old. Why have I kept this stuff? Oh no, it's on the back. Declan. PJ and Duncan, aka, and is that what they were called? For up-to-date information on their forthcoming appearances, telephone, because you didn't have the internet, telephone 0891 334 321. So if I phoned that, I could find out where they were going to be, because you wouldn't have had the internet to find out where they were going to be. So you had to phone the phone number. There's Hunter from Gladiators. Also, an E17 signed picture, who's another band. Right now, band info from K9. Club Cool for Cats and Dogs and Yous. House of Love. Debut single, 10th of August. I was basically, why I've kept this stuff, I don't know, but I'm still going to keep it in there. Here we go, bomber jacket. Beautiful. Lovely. But actually, I was just on the phone to my friend Sarah. We were trying to make some plans for play dates, and I feel really sick. So I'm going to actually go back to the house and have a drink. And then I'm going to be poorly. I'm going to go back to have a house. Go back to the house and then have a little drink, I think. A little lie down. And then maybe I'll come back tomorrow, hopefully. And we can talk about the Tatty Shane Dawson drama. I am filming this a day after Tatty's video came out. So by the time you watch this, other stuff might have come out, but I'll see you. Hey, gosh, I feel much better than I did yesterday. I got up early this morning and I dyed my hair. So as you can see, it's not, I've got lots of roots. Even this morning I was like, oh my gosh, look at you've got all black stuff in your hair. It's very blonde. I'm wondering, I was just looking to see if my camera was too high, but no, it's just very blonde. If you want to see how I dye my hair, there are a couple of videos in my vlogs that you'll be able to see. But today I have decided that first of all, two things to talk about. First of all, for the Animal Crossing fans, I'm coming to Erin's room because I'm going to do some stuff in here with you. Erin, God love her, she had the ghost coming to her island for the first time. Is he called Wispy or Whisper? I can't even remember what he's called. And she was really, really excited, did the little challenge, and he said, I'm going to give you a present. And she's like, oh, brilliant. And you could either ask for something new or for something expensive, I think. So she said expensive. He gave her a table, and she's like, oh. So she's like, oh, I'm going to try time travel. So she time traveled back. If you're not Animal Crossing, you'd be like, what are you talking about? So she time traveled back, like, I think 2 minutes to see if she could have a chat with the ghost again and ask for the other thing instead. He'd vanished and all the turnips had gone rotten. So she was just like, oh. And I was like, well, I think we've learnt a lesson, haven't we there? I think we've learnt a lesson to not time travel. So that is for Animal Crossing chat. And then other chat is, oh my gosh, my hair is so blonde. It will calm down eventually. The Tatty Shane Dawson drama. Now, YouTube, you are my people who will know more than this. Like on Instagram and stuff, people don't really watch much YouTube that often. So, you know, what do you think about it all? I watched Tatty's video, which was like 45 minutes long. And I was like, if you don't know what's going on, I mean, you can watch the video. It's to do with Shane Dawson. I'm not sure you understand what's going on, but yeah. So let me know what you think. This is my thoughts. I just think that these are grown adults in their 30s, approaching 40. And I can't believe that people behave like this. It kind of worries me that like younger people will be watching videos of just adults fighting with each other. It's very, very strange. But I'll be interested to see what happens. As I'm filming this video, nothing has happened as yet. We've just had the Tatty video and that's about it really. Shane Dawson did some kind of ranting on Insta stories which I saw and I was like, oh God. So we'll see how it all pans out. But I used to watch Tatty and I used to watch Shane Dawson. Never really watched Jeffree Star that much. And now I just think, I can't be bothered with a lot of you. It's just too much. They're not good role models. Right, so moving on from Animal Crossing chat and YouTube drama. So I mentioned yesterday, I think on here that, or maybe I mentioned it on my Insta stories, I can't remember. Go and follow me on Instagram. I am going to start getting stuff ready for the kids to go back to school. So as it stands at the moment in England, the children will be going back to school at the start of September full time. I'm not sure how it's going to work out with regards to bubbles or social distancing, but as today, as it stands, we had an email yesterday from the school saying they will go back and for the first few weeks they will be with their old form tutor and then they will move to a new form tutor. So I've decided today I'm going to start the process of getting stuff ready for school. I've actually found this week that I'm starting to feel a bit more positive because I just said to Stephen, when homeschool finishes in 2 weeks, and the kids are off with me for 6, I think it'll be about 6.5, 7 weeks. They're supposed to be at home with me for 6.5, 7 weeks. It's supposed to be summer holiday. They're supposed to be with me. So it feels like it's a bit more normal. We can, in England, have 2 households can join together. As long as we keep a metre apart from each other so we can have play dates in the garden. We could go into somebody's house and watch a film. I've socially bubbled with my sister so she can stay if she wants. So, actually, no, you can, in fact, from the weekend, 2 households can stay anyway, can't they? So it just feels like slowly but surely, they're meant to be with me in summer, so it just feels a bit more normal. Also, the way I'm sat, my arms look disproportionately different shapes. Right, enough of me gibbering on. So, if you remember from last year's video, I keep the school uniform in these drawers here. We've got winter school uniform and we've got summer school uniform. So what I will do is, and also the charity shops are open now, so we can take stuff to the charity shops. That'll be good. So I'm going to go through everything. and see what they need, see what we've got. Also, the kids want to do some tie-dyeing this afternoon, so I'm gonna, this is a great shot, so I'm gonna see if they need if we've got any white t-shirts that were PE t-shirts that we can use for tie-dyeing. Okay, let's have a little look at the boxes. We have winter school uniform in one box, summer school uniform in another box, which obviously they didn't use. We've got these are various multicoloured t-shirts, because often they have like red day or green day or purple day, or so these are all those kind of things. And so I will go through each box, see what they need, see what they don't need, and then show ya. Also, I'm listening to a really good podcast this morning. I find podcasts really relaxing, especially when there's like, when like you used to watch YouTube and that was like your nice happy space, and now that's all full of drama. So I've been listening to a podcast and it's called Last Culturistas on Spotify. So Last Culturistas on Spotify with Matt Rogers and Bowen Yang, and it's really, really funny. It is actually, they've just been kind of bought out by Will Ferrell, so as you can imagine, it's that kind of sense of humour. And this is the top 200 moments in culture history, but it's things like Britney Spears, Austin Powers. So if you like that kind of you know, cheesy stuff. But yeah, that's called Charissa, so I'm going to put that back on. Really, really funny. I actually listened to when I went for a run the other day. I didn't go today because it's raining, but I will go to one tomorrow. I went for a run the other day and listened to an episode, and it was with Will Ferrell, and it was really, really good. Have you seen the Eurovision film? I didn't like the first hour, and then the second hour I thought was just adorable. So watch that if you've got Netflix. Well, let's go through these boxes. It's going well. I'm pleased to say we have shirts, because they didn't wear them this year. So they've both got new shirts. Erin's cardies look fair enough. I found a water bottle, so I only have to buy one water bottle. I also, Ethan has got all his sticky labels, so when I get all the uniform, I'll do another video of like how I sort it. So we've got all sticky labels for Ethan, that's fine. Erin's sticky labels, however, I'm going to get new ones. I might actually just get ones that just say Conway in blue, perhaps, and then we can use them next year as well, because these are pink and they've got fairies on, and we all know that Erin wouldn't want pink with fairies on. These are from reception and she's going into year 5, so they've lasted a long time, so I'm going to get rid of them. Yeah, water bottles are really good excitement. What I've done is, on my phone, I've made 2 lists, identical lists with all the stuff they need. So, like shirts, skirts or trousers, jumpers, then all their PE kit they need, then extra bits like water bottles they need, labels, and then I'm just going to tick them off on my phone. And then I'm either going to go to Marks and Spencer's or I'm going to order it online. I'm not sure, I've not decided which. All the uniforms I've tried, I find that Marks and Spencer's are really good uniforms, but also with like supermarket brands, I think Sainsbury's are really, really good. I've tried Asda, but yes, getting sorted. We've got a nice pile for the charity shop. I forgot that actually most of Ethan's school uniforms in his room, so I need to go through all of that, and I reckon some of that will be like 5 to 6, so he might need some, but I was thrilled by that. Actually, I need to write lunchbox. I think Ethan will be having packed lunches next year as well, because the free school dinners stopped, don't they? I will check with him, because I did want Erin to have school dinners, but she didn't want them. She wanted packed lunches. I don't know if that's because all her mates were, so I'll check with him what he wants. So getting all organised, July, August, September, so, you know, I don't know, I feel happy. Another thing that I do for my 2 is Ethan has blue shirts and then Erin has white shirts. So when we're washing, it's just easier to know which one's which to put away with. And when they're getting dressed, they know it's their shirt. And yeah, so that's one of the little tricks of the trade that we do. In fact, I'm not sure, maybe Ethan's might even be short sleeve and Erin's a long sleeve. These are 6 to 7. Oh, it's still got cardboard in it. These are 6 to 7, but they will definitely fit him. I'll get him 7 to 8 at Christmas probably. They'll fit him for September. Usually, I mean, they've both got 2 brand new shirts. I probably Garen's got 2 brand new, 2 that she wore last year, so she's got enough, but I'd like to get Ethan 2 more. So he's got 4 shirts. They usually, Erin can usually wear a shirt for 2 days in a row. School uniform for 2 days in a row. Ethan doesn't generally manage quite that long, just because he just gets a bit messier because he's a bit younger. This is so hard. We should do a new challenge, how to get a bit of cardboard out with one hand. Look at it. It's never ending. In Ethan's room now. Do I need to move because it's so bright? So in Ethan's room now. Oh, he was really cute yesterday. He said, oh, I've just noticed he's left this on. He said that his wrestling toy, he came in and there was two toys wrestling on it, and he hadn't put them there. So I hadn't put them there. I don't know who put them there, but I presume Stephen. So he's like, so my toys are like wrestling when I'm not in the room, mummy. And I was like, oh yeah, they are. So it was so adorable. I just love him so much. He's just still so cute. Okay, so Ethan's, I'm hoping I'm going to keep staying in focus. So Ethan's school uniform, we've got some here. We've got some here. Do you remember? I feel like I did. Do you remember when I did I do this last year and I found like a spare tie and I was absolutely overjoyed because I found a spare tie? Do you remember? So that we had 3. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on here. There is a lot going on here. So yeah, last time I found spare because Ethan always loses his bloody tie. Oh, what's happened there? Right. Righty-tighty. Left it loosey. And let me know, are you the kind of parents that get their kids' school uniform at the night before, or do you just let them get it themselves? 5 to 6. I knew this would happen. So Ethan is actually 7. 5 to 6. I was feeling very, thinking that he was going to get another year out of these. What year is this? Come on, be a... I can't see. That's the problem. I stick the labels over the sides and then I can't see. I think that's a 5 to 6 as well. 5 to 6. Oh, there's going to be a lot going to the charity shop here. Is this a pair? No, these feel really small. I can't flip and see the size. 6 to 7. I'm going to get him to try that on because I'm not sure that will still fit him, but I can get him to try it on. That's a 5 to 6 as well. This is not looking hopeful, guys. 6 to 7. So he is 7. But he actually has shot up. Have any of you 6? That's too small. Have any of yours shot up in the holidays? Let me know. They're definitely too small. What's this? Jumper. 6 to 7. He's got a lot of jumpers here that are Erin's actually. Erin's jumpers that have managed to last. 6. No. Managed to last. 6 to 7. 6 to 7. These must be his and Erin's combined. And bet you like. Okay, 6. Right, so we have got some stuff that he can try on. I'm not going to get him to try it on today because he might be a bit like, but in a couple of weeks I'll get him to try, and then I've got more that I can fold up nicely for the charity shop. So if this fits him, he really needs trousers and like socks. I need to add socks to the list. I'm going to go and put these back in Erin's room. I don't feel very prepared. I feel starting to get prepared. I feel starting to be prepared. So we have the charity shop, we have just bit of rubbish. I've just ordered some labels off, I think it's called Petit Ferdinand. I reckon I'm pronouncing that wrong. So it was 50 labels, and I just put a blue label, E. Conway, so I can use it for both of them, and a donut, because we all like donuts. Oh my gosh, Erin doesn't like donuts. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. I'll say, it's always reminds us of Disney. I don't know. I couldn't put like an animal, because then the other one would be like, I don't like that animal. And then I didn't want to put like a rainbow, because then I would be like, oh, it's too babyish. So I just picked a donut, and maybe that was wrong. But it was 50 labels, £12.50, and that should last. But that'll last Erin until she's out of school in a couple of years. And then I don't know if you put label on secondary school clothes. Do you? I don't know. I can't bear to think about it. So that's this week's video. Lots of organisation. Sorry if my content or the stuff I talked about yesterday was a bit all over the shop. I really did not feel very well. Are we okay? Oh, it's just Stephen bring me a can of pop. We call a drink in Birmingham a can of pop. I'm just sorting out the kids' school uniforms today.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Ethan had trousers that were age 5 to 6. Oh. So he's just bought me a drink. That's nice, thank you. So I will do another video in a few weeks where it will be like me actually getting the stuff, labeling the stuff, organising the stuff, show you all the stuff I've got. That's me saying the word stuff a lot. Take a shot every time I say it. And then also I'll definitely do a back to school kind of Poundland haul. And I know a lot of you wanted me to do summer holiday hack, so we'll do that soon as well. So whatever you're doing, have a lovely day, and I will see you back in a couple of days for another video. Love you lots, bye guys.